It's Friday, May 5th, 2023. I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3. The cooperative movement in Barbados is at an advanced stage of discussions with government about taking a stake in several of the state-owned entities that are up for divestment. President of the Barbados Sustainable Energy Cooperative Society Limited, Lieutenant Colonel Trevor Brown says everything is on the table, but they're particularly interested in renewable energy.
The AMC is one of the bodies, one of the entities, state-owned enterprises being considered for divestment. We know that the broadcasting agency, the CBC, is also. So, and there are also other entities like BNOCL.
An African airline is about to become a majority shareholder in Liat, with the government of Antigua as its partner.
Now, Air Peace is the largest privately owned airline in Africa, with a fleet of over 38 aircrafts and over 3,000 employees.
Attorney at law Vonda Vile is back in business in the law courts after being jailed for stealing a client's money. She was released in January after being imprisoned for 3 years, minus the 94 days she spent on remand. The sudden deaths of two of his horses has led to the indefinite suspension of Barbadian racehorse trainer Safi Joseph Jr. from racing at Churchill Downs in the U.S. That means he's out of tomorrow's Kentucky Derby. Calypso icon David Rudder says he feels all revved up for what he says will be his final full show tomorrow night in Trinidad. Having been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, Rudder's 70th birthday celebration was sold out within days of his announcement.
Come on, celebrate, yeah.
In news out of Jamaica, we're hearing that a number of people on that country's Constitutional Reform Committee believe that the country must consider breaking away from the Privy Council as its final court of appeal as part of its agenda. The White House has warned tech bosses in the United States of further regulation if they do not protect the public from the dangers of artificial intelligence. A Gallup poll says that nearly half of Americans are concerned about the safety of their bank deposits. This is on the heels of some recent commercial bank collapses. There's been another mass shooting in Serbia, the second in 2 days. A 21-year-old man is said to be responsible for this one, killing 8 people.
There was an argument among young people who'd gathered in a school playground. One of them left and returned with a rifle. He opened fire, then got into a car and continued shooting as he drove.
The Met Office says it will be generally mostly clear today. I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3. It's Friday, May 5th, 2023.